Kaaba is a creation. You can say by the Rabb wa Rabbi Kaaba. You take an oath with Allah, the Lord of Kaaba. That is how you do. Kalla wa Rabbi Kaaba, the Lord of Kaaba. But power of Kaaba, does Kaaba has power? Umar bin Khattab was kissing the black stone. He said, Wallahi, you are just a stone. Had it not been that we are commanded to kiss you, I wouldn't have even looked at you to even touch you. But it's ibadah. Umar is telling you that all these things, they are ibadah. That is why Dr. Ahmad Gumi in his tafsir this year was saying that when you see people going to the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ and then they visit the grave of the Prophet, you see them kissing, they are struggling to touch the iron gate there. He said those are irons from Turkey during Ottoman Empire. You are just touching irons that were made from Turkey. Wallahi, that's the reality. Like someone will say, I want that black Kaaba something, and they, wallahi, there is nothing of benefit from there. Islam is simple now. Is it not the Prophet that taught us all of these things? And then you see people. Last year, I saw someone raising his hands, crying, Ya Rasulullah. I said, Hada Shirk. In Medina, Hada Shirk. He just looked at me and hissed, go away, you don't. They look at you as someone that does not love the Prophet. But it's the Prophet that said that now. See, Qibla, if you are praying to Allah, where do you face if you want? It's Qibla. When you are turning against the Qibla, because you have to turn backwards against the Qibla to face the grave of the Prophet ﷺ. But the Saudi government is trying, they put scholars there that will keep reminding you. The only thing they can do is to remind you. They keep telling you that this is shirk, this is haram, this is shirk. If you do it, you answer to Allah. It's an Islamic world. So they have no right to prevent people from doing other things. It's an Islamic world. They are all Muslims. Makkah and Medina belongs to all Muslims. And that is why you see they get away with, they can only warn you. They tell you that it's wrong. But it's very sad. You see people doing all of these things. The Prophet said, if you go to the grave of the Prophet Sallallahu, what is the Sharia? Assalamu alayka ya Rasulallah. You move a bit because the Prophet is here, then a bit forward like this, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, then a bit forward like this, Umar, then you move a bit, and then you say, Assalamu alayka ya Abu Bakr. And then you move forward, Assalamu alayka ya Umar. Wallahi, 10 seconds you are done, and your reward, inshallah, is assured. But if you stay there and you raise hand and you say Rasulullah sallallahu, you are risking being a mushrik. So which one are you going to follow? The teaching of the Prophet or what you think will take you close to Allah? Today they say only people with ihram will do tawaf at the ground floor. Then you go there and then there is mataf at the upper floor and then at the upper floor. And then you did your umrah and then because you believe that it has to be tawaf at the ground floor and then you went back and washed your ihram and then you put it on again and then you deceive the securities. Can you deceive Allah? Deceit in the house of Allah. So these are things. Islam is a very simple religion. The Prophet saw someone standing in the sun. He was giving khutbah on Jummah and someone was standing in the sun. He was not talking to anyone. Then it was very sunny. You know Medina now. The Prophet ﷺ in the khutbah, strange. Everyone is seated. One person is standing. What is the problem with this man? What is happening there? They say, Ya Rasulullah, he vowed that he's not going to sit down. He's going to stand under the sun. He's not going to take any shade. Allah will reward him. And he's not going to speak to you. And the Prophet ﷺ said, command him to sit down, take a shade, and then let him complete the fasting that he has started. And then let him speak to people. You can't. If someone comes to the masjid by 10 o'clock in the morning, he's inside air condition with scented environment, good fragrance, and then you came when Imam is doing khutbah, and then you stopped at the road, and then it's very hot, you are doing sujood, and then you don't have any reward more than the reward of the person that is inside. The one inside air condition has more reward than you because he came early. So don't say because you are doing sujood and sun is and then more reward. No. Islam is very simple. You don't